Previously on Mega Man 5. I'm invincible! And now... Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, getting back to the Mega Man 5 Fortress Stage Perfect runs, and it's time for the final stage. Onward to Skull Castle Stage 4, which is kind of a tedious thing. So, let's get right to it. The stage is essentially a non-issue. Only a few minor enemies to deal with. This cannon, though, it is a bit of a gotcha thing. Simple enough, though. One more walker, and it's already boss time. It's time for Wily Machine 5. The weak point is the cannon, but every time you hit it, the tank is going to move forward and back. It can make it a bit risky to get around some of his attacks. This vacuum attack is really the safest time to attack him, since it lasts long enough for the tank to complete its motions before he can really do anything else. There are other points that you can counterattack if you feel gutsy enough to do it. I feel kinda comfortable doing it during the missile attack. There we go. That worked out nicely. It still tends to be a bit of a hurry-up-and-wait battle. Rather tedious. I feel kinda derp for never having noticed before that it's shooting it that makes it move. I always just kinda went into this battle guns blazing just to get it out of the way. My thanks to Silent Dragonite 149 for pointing that out to me. That worked out rather nicely. A bit close, though. Whoa, stay away from the vacuum. Kind of a neat touch about the vacuum attack. You have no traction in mid-air. You have to be on the ground to get away from it. Kind of a nice touch, it makes sense. And now, back by unpopular demand, the Wily Capsule. For this fight, you want to kind of stay in the center of the room. He can still appear directly above you like that, but it gives you enough time to get away from it. Just pay attention to where he appears. For a Buster-only fight, you need to wait for him to come down to your level. Not quite low enough. Yeah, if you want to use Robot Master weapons, just summon Beat and have done with it. There we go. If you're quick, you can get in 2 hits anytime he appears within range. But that's about all you're getting away with. So again, it's a hurry-up-and-wait battle. The reason I go with the center of the room, he doesn't seem to appear at ground level in the center, only on the far left and right. So you can't telefrag me if I stay there. Well, I mean, it's not a one-hit kill, but you know what I mean. He can't appear directly on top of me there. And so, yeah, it's all about how cooperative does the RNG want to be. And right now, not very. Obviously, with Robot Master weapons, you have a lot more options. But Buster only, it becomes an exercise in tedium. But it can be done, and so I must. At the very least, we have a very awesome battle theme going. It's another of those songs that doesn't really get enough love among remixers. Yeah, Wily's just determined to stay out of range, which I guess does benefit him. But it does just make this more drawn out and painful. For both of us. Come on, Wily, help me to help you not have to deal with the boredom of this. Are you really gonna make me discuss the Pokemon I'm training again? Fine, I'm working on training a Carbink. It's a Jewel-based Pokemon. Anyone here surprised? Trying to breed stats on it, though, is kind of annoying, since it can only breed with Ditto, and Ditto can't breed with itself, so... yeah, getting max stats to pass on, kind of a thing. I have all the stats I want to pass on to it, it's just a matter of them cooperating. So again, it's fighting the RNG, just in a different way. But at least I have the rest of the current team ready to go. Finishing this team will fill out my 19th box of level 100s. And then I plan to finally go back to finishing out the Pokemon from the No Evolutions run of Emerald. And that'll be box 20. I should have just had a notepad file open to the side with subjects to talk about. This is ridiculous. Current project some of my friends are working on. Shag's doing Helper to Hero from Kirby Superstar Ultra. And Pink is currently going through New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I think it is. I get the titles mixed up because there's so many of them. It's one of the Mario games what has the bars in the music. I know Raukow's getting toward the end of the Make a Good Level X contest. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Yeesh. I mean, I know this isn't how they intended you to do this battle, but still. What can I say? I don't like the Wily Capsule. It's just super annoying. And in some cases, really, really troublesome. Not looking forward to the one from Mega Man 7, that's for sure. I know it is doable, though, so we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, for those that keep asking if I do plan to do the ones beyond just the NES games, yes, I do. I just didn't have room on my map, that's all. Looks like 4 health left, so if I manage to get in both hits each time, I only need him to appear on my level twice. So, probably 2 to 3 more appearances and we'll have this. Okay, 2 health left. Doing good. I wasn't quite sure if I could hit him at that level. So he just needs to appear in range one more time. That's not in range. Stop it, Wily. Thank you! Well, that was a thing. Not a particularly difficult one, just tedious. And I kinda like this chase music. Disable Layer 3, and Dr. Light is safe, and probably as animated as we've ever seen him. I like the little sidling backward motion there that Wily did. And now for an escape that I just don't really see how it works. Mega Man still had to let go of the ceiling that was about to crush them. And so, the saucer gets away, Proto Man sinks into the background. No skull explosion, though. That's kind of disappointing. But anyway, with that, we've reached the end of Mega Man 5. And so we have Gravity Man, Wave Man, and your weird fact that the thing you're weak to isn't really all that great against you. Stone Man, and your super long stage. Gyro Man, and your land of elevators. Starman, and your not water stage. Charge Man, and the train of chickens. Napalm Man, and the appearing in the title but not the actual cartoon. Crystal Man, and the get in my horde now. And people. Yes, Darkman, you're so pathetic you don't even get listed among the Robot Masters. Which, admittedly, I always thought was kind of weird. It felt weird that, I mean, he has the same naming convention as the other Robot Masters, something man, and yet, like, for instance, he never got a CD database entry, but he does appear in the Robot Master Field Guide, so that's kind of nice. And I just read his entry, and already I forgot if it said that all the Darkman versions were the same robot or different ones. Oh well. That book is an interesting read, though. I definitely recommend looking into it. It's pretty cool. Lots of neat information in it. Let's see if he's in the staff this time. I forget which games he was in. Doesn't look like it. Nope, no Fisherman this time. Hi, Beat. You make that Wily battle a lot less tedious. And with that, this is pretty much where we're stuck. It's classic NES style, no getting back to the title screen from the end screen. So, Birdie flying through space and advertising the company. But anyway, yeah, with that, onward to outtakes. Well, thank gods for no outtakes. As long and tedious as that fight was, this video will be long enough as is. I mean, a Robot Master rematch stage like the last one has every right to result in a super long video. I guess Wily just kind of felt jealous of that. Anyway, I give Skull Castle Stage 4 a 2 out of 10. It's another of those cases where tedium is the large determining factor in it even getting that. This is a long, drawn-out fight where it's very easy for things to go wrong. During the first phase against Wily Machine 5, that largely comes in the form of getting lazy and not jumping the missiles, or getting impatient and shooting the tank at points where it's really not the best idea to do so. I think even my own run had a close call or two in doing that. The second phase against Wily Capsule, the main issue there is if he appears directly over you, it can be very easy to not react in time and have a plasma ball dropped right on your head. Otherwise, though, both fights are pretty easy overall. The stage is a non-issue, It's really just that need to maintain constant focus through 2 Wily fights that do everything they can to tire you out. So, 2 out of 10, that's pretty much all you get this time, Wily. And with that, we've reached the end of Mega Man 5. Coming up next, we'll be starting up Spyro the Dragon, and more Fortress stages will likely be next after that. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Mega Man 5 Fortress Stage Perfect runs, and I shall see you again for the next project. Until then, fare thee well.